Children's News. Sports news. Another glorious afternoon of running, and with the Mr. Fox's soundtrack blaring out of the speakers, it was bound to be a spectacle. It did not disappoint, as various runners earned themselves running characteristic stickers by showing perseverance, empathy, and this term's awareness. Despite a very determined Year 7 run, the Year 5 runners kept hold of their narrow win and are now 20 kilometres ahead. Well done Year 5, and good luck to all this coming week.
The run makes me feel energised and fit.
After the run, I felt energised and I was bouncing off the walls.
I enjoy running on Friday because it's relaxing. I enjoy running on Friday because I like running with my friends.
I enjoy running because I like competing against the other years.
I enjoy running because it's good for your fitness.
Someone looked oddly familiar in there. Last week, we announced Zach's amazing swimming feat. We've managed to scoop an interview with him, and you are the first to see it.
Hey Lyra, thank you so much. We're in Great Nineveh now. We've managed to track Zach down. He's a very, very busy person. And here we go. Zach, it's lovely to see you. Thank you for taking time out to see me. Could you just remind us all, we mentioned you on the news last week. Could you just remind everyone of your amazing achievement?
Well, I have recently got a county qualifying time, so I can go and compete in the Sussex County Championships for swimming.
Oh, this is amazing. Now, I'm not a keen swimmer myself. I don't like having to get dry afterwards. But I've just got to ask you a few questions. So, how did you get into swimming? What made you decide to get into that wet pool and move around a little bit?
Well, I first got into swimming when I was about 4. I went on a holiday with my parents, and previously I hadn't wanted to learn to swim because I didn't really like it. But on holiday I saw everyone being able to swim and I couldn't. I could just sort of paddle around in the little shallow pool, and when I got back I decided that's when I wanted to learn.
Oh, I'm amazed, that's fantastic. Now, how often do you swim? Because you must do a lot of training.
Yeah, so currently I swim about 7 hours a week, so that's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday.
Is that, so the school days, is that before school or after school?
On a Monday I have one before school.
Wow.
It's about 5:30 in the morning.
That is dedication and a half. That really is, I'm impressed. So are you a speed swimmer or a distance swimmer? Is there a difference?
I'd say I'm more of a distance swimmer, yeah.
Okay, and how far could you swim?
Well, in my club we often do these things called T30s, so we swim straight for about half an hour, and recently I've done about 2.1k.
Wow, well that is amazing. Is the pool heated?
Yeah.
So now you've got this amazing placement and everything else. What are your plans for the future? What are you heading towards?
Well, I'm heading towards regionals after this, and then hopefully nationals, and probably my long-term goal is the Olympics.
Wow, I was just about to mention that. That's going to be amazing. Just bring the gold medal back. Just make sure you bring it back so we can see it as well. That'd be fantastic. Now, I'm running out of time. I know Lyra is in that lovely warm studio and she wants to get on. And we really appreciate your time. Last couple of seconds. Have you got time for any other hobbies at all?
Well, I do. Outside of school, I like to go sailing and windsurfing in the summer. And I also like to play my saxophone at home.
That's amazing, Zach. I really appreciate you spending time to talk to us. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.
Cool.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Zach. Keep up the great work. Computer news. Max was awarded the Digital Leader Badge yesterday, which places trust in pupils to help others with online issues. Max is the latest addition to a team comprising of himself, Merrin, Josh, Mr. Stickney, Mr. Clark and Mrs. TV, all of them experts in their fields. School grounds news. Yesterday, the grounds team felled a large turkey oak. If, like me, you have no idea what that is, here is Mr. Watson to enlighten us.
Thank you, Lyra. Now, I'm in the middle of the woods somewhere, and I'm sure there's some person, some man here who's going to tell me exactly where I am and what they're doing here. Hello, John.
Hello, Terry.
What have you been up to? Please tell us.
Well, this week, with this cold, very cold but dry weather, it's been a great week for woodland work. So we've been out in the wood here clearing quite a lot of rhododendron back, a bit of right side work, But today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to fell this big turkey oak behind me here.
Ah, turkey oak, that's what we was trying to work out what that meant.
Now, turkey oaks are, as the name suggests, they are native to Turkey and around the Mediterranean through to sort of southeast France. They tend to be big straight bold trees, but actually they've really got no place in our woodland. They can be they naturalise freely, so they can tend to spread and you end up with a lot of them growing. But they also play host to a knopper ghoul wasp, which is an insect that when it spreads, caterpillars spread, they can actually have quite a devastating effect on our native oaks within the same area. They'll actually turn all the acorns into sort of a black, mushy pulp.
Oh, okay.
So it's not good in woodlands. They've also got very little wildlife benefit, but unfortunately, despite being big, having straight stems, the timber isn't durable. So it's not like our native oaks. It doesn't last well. It doesn't last in the ground, and it actually burns very poorly.
Oh no!
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fell this one, and then we will leave it on the ground to rot away for probably decades, actually, and it will provide really good deadwood habitat. So that's the plan. I mean, had it been further away from the rides, I would have probably ring-barked it and left it as standing dead, but that's really not an option here.
It is huge, isn't it huge?
It's casting a lot of shade as well, which is why the area around underneath it is so open, so bare. So by letting more light in, it'll benefit our woodland in the long run.
Perfect. Okay, now John, now I'm going to film you, but I don't want to stand here for some reason. No. So I'm going to take my step back there. I'm going to film you from afar, and good luck. So it's going to fall. So you've got something tied to that tree, haven't you?
I've got a winch line on it because actually it's got quite a lot of side bias. So I want it to fall through this line of the winch, but there's a lot of side bias, so we don't want it going that way. So this is just to make sure it pulls through the gap.
Understood. Right, okay. And there's no guarantee, so I'm going to move out the way, if that's okay with you.
You move back to a safe distance, Terry.
Oh, let's get this in right. Thank you, John. I shall see you in a little while.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
There we go.
Thank you very much, John. I was worried at one point.
You didn't move.
I just stayed there. I was ready to run. Ready to run.
Now
Wow.
we've made its way through and it's on the ground and we've now got a bit of cutting up.
Marvellous.
It's going to stay for
Brilliant.
several decades.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let that spin round actually. All right. I'm going to head back to the studio and jump into a warm office.
Well, there you go. That's something different, isn't it?
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
One day we'll have to resort to cutting grass.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. And to add to this tree operation, more action has been captured on the Nature Cam. And to end our programme, we have another instalment of the X Factor to show you. Until next week, goodbye and enjoy the weekend.
Our next act, we're back to 4 young ladies. We have got Kiana, Ellie, Bea and Bella. So a big round of applause.
Madam Murray.
Morning, Terry.
Morning. Now, I need to have a little chat with you about your Latin. Hang on. Can you hear that noise? Right. I'm going to have a look. Let's go and have a little look. What? Lyra? That's for the news next week. What?